Hello ladies and freaks, and welcome back to another video on the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark, and I still feel like a piece of shit. I'm glad you guys have liked the last few videos though, that's been nice. I wanted to do a video over the weekend, but there wasn't a ton to talk about really. I have a few topics now on the back burner that I'll try to get out over the next week. But I also have a main channel video that I managed to get completely written. It's all scripted, it's all ready to go. It's also recorded, so I'm gonna get to editing that pretty soon. Honestly, I'm being a lazy piece of shit with it. I'm procrastinating like a fucking asshole, but I don't know. I just don't. I haven't really felt it lately, but I'm gonna try to get it out for this coming weekend or something like that. But I don't want to neglect this channel because I like making videos on it. So I got to get a few out this week at least. I think. I want to get back to daily uploads like next week. We'll see how that goes. No promises. Usually it seems like I manage to do dailies for maybe a week and then things start to fall apart. But I'm here. I woke up at a decent time today. I showered. I drove to get breakfast and a coffee, and now here I am making a video for the little dweebs and retards who like them. I actually went to a concert the other day, which was a day that I kind of wanted to make a video, but I basically put that off to go to the concert. It was actually my first concert ever. I've never been to one. I was planning to go to some pre-virus, pre-quarantine, but that didn't really work out, unfortunately. But I went to see Breaking Benjamin, and it was really, really good. They sounded really, really good live. Definitely improved my mood for the day. Yeah, it was just excellent. I mean, the instrumentals were tight. The singing was really clean. Like, he hit every note. I've seen some live videos where the singer, his name is Benjamin, he can't really hit the notes, or it doesn't sound like his voice is that powerful. It sounds kind of weak, but I don't know, maybe he needed some time in COVID to rest up. He definitely looks like he's doing better physically than he was in 4 or 5 years ago in those recordings, because he sounded really good on stage. The openers were pretty good too. There was Memphis May Fire. I don't really listen to them, but they sounded really good. And there was another one that was pretty good. I don't remember the name, but they were I mean they did a pretty good job. The singer of the first opener actually came over to near where I was sitting before Breaking Benjamin came on, and he was he was really fucking wasted, and he just kind of wandered into a crowd of people. I think he I don't know, maybe he wanted people to take pictures with him, which they did, but I don't think they were fans of the band before. I'd never fucking heard of them, but yeah, so that was cool. Also, some random guy, I was just sitting there and he came up and he was like, do you want one of my seats near the front? Usually my whole family comes with me, but they abandoned me and hate me. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll sit at the front. Originally I was kind of towards the back. I had a seat, but I didn't pay that much for tickets, so I was in the third or fourth section of seats, but I basically got right up front. I mean, there was a section of seats in front of me, and then there was the pit, obviously, but I could make out their faces, and it was really fucking cool. It was cool to see them that close up after listening to that band for quite a while. Also, this guy bought me a CD randomly, which I didn't ask for, and told me he's in the music industry, and gave me all this lore. I don't know if that's real. He definitely, was convincing in the way he talked about it. And he bought me the CD, I didn't even ask, he just gave it to me. And I didn't even have to get diddled for it. So, I mean, that was pretty cool. I kind of was expecting him to be like, hey, Tom, I know I gave you this seat, but it's not all these good things come for free. I'm going to need to poke your little fucking ass. And, I mean, certainly with such generosity that he gave me, I think it's only fair that I would, but he didn't ask for it. So it's thank you. Which streamers do you enjoy, Mr. Tom? There are a few. First and foremost, Augie, honestly, is really good. I like his shit a lot. I've promoted him before on my main channel, and I think there's a few clips on this channel of me going on his stream there. As far as YouTube drama content, I think he's one of the best people out there, period, for that. And definitely the best streamer that I see go over drama like that. He has a very chill environment on his show. I enjoy going on a lot as well. So yeah, definitely he's up there. I also like Destiny. He's pretty good. I've seen a lot of archives of Jerma streams, and I like a lot of what I've seen of his shit. He's pretty funny. I somewhat embarrassingly used to watch the Raj dating show on Twitch. Okay, fuck it, I don't care. It's not embarrassing. That show was good. I don't watch it anymore, but from what I remember, I really liked it. Funny how Turkey Tom is trying to raise a second channel for money. This isn't a channel for his alter ego or average normal self. Literal ploy to get channel viewership for views. Between him and the numerous others, it's quite pathetic. You might act differently here, Tom, but I sure ain't watching this. Come on, man. Well, I must be honest. when you put a lot of time into something and you care about it, usually you also want it to make money. And I'm doing just that. And I mean, yeah, you know, you don't have to watch this channel actually. You know, if you have some good criticisms of it, I'm totally here to listen to that. But this wasn't a this wasn't a criticism. This was like you like acting like you're my dad. Like, oh, Tom, I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed in how you acted. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm just ashamed that you acted this way after me, you know, watching your videos for so long. You know, if you don't want to watch my videos, I'm not going to stop you. You can fuck right off. It's just nice to see Tom talk about what he wants rather than being a slave to the current drama on the site. Yeah, I think a lot of commentary channels that are in a similar style to what I do kind of feel trapped because they think they just need to talk about drama every day and the news. Like Jaden, for example, or Jaylyn. She's talked about how she feels like a slave to the algorithm and hates the videos that she makes. And I get that, you know, there is a formula there for short-term success if you just want to constantly do what you think will reward you in views. But honestly, I think that I have more fun talking about just random bullshit rather than talking about like whatever drama I don't care about. And I think if I consistently was doing a thing where I was like basically just talking about Minecraft, YouTube news or something like that, then it would be pretty obvious that I didn't care and people would start, you know, unsubscribing. So I'd rather just try to, you know, do what's genuinely interesting to me. If there's a story that catches my eye, I'll talk about it. But if not, I can just, you know, talk about basically nothing. I can read comments, I can tell a story, I can talk about Monster or McDonald's, you know. There's a lot of retarded shit in my head I have to get out other than, what did Tommy Innit do? Tubbo said what? Like, I'd really rather not do that if I can avoid it. Hopefully the bullshit is as entertaining to you guys as it is for me to make. We need a Tom Dark Wojak for your profile picture. Yeah, I considered making the profile picture a Wojak, but I put them in thumbnails enough. I feel like it would kind of be overkill. And also, I like the art I have on this channel right now. I like the branding, so I think I'm just gonna keep that. I'm gonna suck your blood or something like that. Tom is the only reason why if I saw some guy with black painted nails IRL, I might resist the urge to bully them. Well, I'm glad that I can be a representative for the men who paint their nails. The Males Painting Nails Club wouldn't want all of these homo-looking dudes to get beaten down in public. You know, they certainly need some good representation. And what better representation with a perfect track record and no controversy than me. Honestly, if there's ever a cultural roundtable, I would be interested in being the, you know, a candidate to represent the emo community. I'll roll up in my skinny jeans, which I recently started wearing, and despite the fact that my dick feels like it's in a coffin, I'll have my Slipknot tee with the red and black shirt under it, and I will refrain from saying the N-word for the good of the world on that day. Tom makes more money than both Hassan and Sniper Wolf, as he's shown us multiple times the money he's made through these videos alone. Yeah, believe it or not, I recently signed a contract with Google for the Tom Dark series. You know, they were really interested in the content I was putting out and the social message behind them. Because of the millions and millions of listeners I'm drawing in on each episode, they simply couldn't ignore my recent success in the space, and they wanted to help me out. To keep me exclusive to YouTube and to Google products. And so they wanted to pay me. You know, they offered $500,000 per 10-minute video that I post to YouTube. I thought that was a little low, so I countered with $750. They came back with $625 per episode, and honestly, you know, I can't complain. $625,000 seems fair for the effort that I put in. You know, a few hours of my time certainly is worth, you know, probably double that. So honestly, I think I'm still giving them a deal, but I'm grateful that, you know, they see the talent that I have and they want to help me out. I'm sure in a year when the contract needs to be renewed and they see that I have single-handedly increased Google stock by quite a bit, they'll be like, okay, Tom, you know, the shareholders are very happy with the direction the company has gone since we've signed you on. We want to pay you more in order to make more content and be a part of our official, you know, Google brand. And I said, okay, you know, that makes sense. I think we should definitely do that. Every week I can purchase a new McDonald's location now and turn it into my personal McChicken making house. Just for me. All you community customers can get fucked in the ass. No McShack for you. Probably the worst video on the channel, Tom. 2 out of 10 do better, bro. Why don't you do better at sucking on my fat nuts? After all this, Tom, you're gonna need more than alcohol in your life. Honestly, I'm not trying to drink. It's not great for you all the time, and I think I have that addictive personality genome thing or whatever. I don't know what it's called. So it's not a good time to consistently do that. I got a little tipsy during the last podcast I recorded with Nick, Vega, Augie, Boblax, and Xander Hall. That should be coming out within the next week or so. And, you know, it was pretty fun to record. I haven't listened to it yet. I think I was funny, but maybe I just embarrassed myself. So I'm just going to try to not for a little bit. I got content to make. Eating Maccas and drinking a Monster while watching this. What the fuck have you done to me, Tom? I think Maccas is like British slang for McDonald's. Gross. So yeah, sorry for influencing any of you to drink a Monster. But honestly, you know, you guys at Monster that I know are watching this right now, considering that my show is viewed in 80% of American households. If you guys want to sponsor me, I will promote the product. I'll do an excellent job. I think I'm a great spokesperson for it. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm doing well. And, you know, I can promote the lifestyle that you want for your customers. I mean, my reach is far and wide. It's crazy that only a year ago I surpassed Joe Rogan in listeners on Apple Music. You know, it's kind of amazing. I appreciate you guys' support so much. And Joe, you know, I respect you and the show you do, but I'm sorry, my content was just better. I just won in the end, you know? When I went to that concert, I actually bought a can of Monster, and I didn't realize how fucking overpriced shit is there. Usually when I get a can of Monster from like the gas station or something, I'll pay between like $2.50 and $3.50, which is, it's not that bad. You know, you can deal with it. It's whatever. It's a lot of Monster. It's going to be your fun for the night. It's not a big deal. I actually have a friend who got me a case of Monster for like 20 bucks because he like drives for Coke or something. He's like a truck driver. I don't know exactly what the meme is there, but he has access to that shit. He has access to the goods, and he gave me a case for like 20 bucks, and I was like, wow, thank you. I appreciate that very much. You're quite the guy. Honestly, if he's watching this, thank you. Which he might be. But at this concert that I went to, I paid $7 for one can. $7 fucking dollars. I can get a fucking rib removed for $7. I mean, there was no price listed before I bought it, so I didn't know, like, you know, the cost of it when I was paying for it. And I was already there with it in my hand, and I was paying, and I didn't, you know, that's when I realized that it was as expensive as it was. And like, honestly, I would have paid it anyway. If it said $7, I would have been like, okay, it's not like I'm gonna leave the concert now to drive somewhere else to get a Monster. The show's gonna start, I need to get a Monster. And that's honestly, you know, that's their business model. That's how they do it. But it's like fucking, it is truly incredible how much they managed to scam me. These greedy motherfuckers. Wow, Tom, you really suck at Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I'm not doing this shit again. I'm just not. Tom told me to have a good day in the outro. Day ruined. Yeah, I guess I'll just drop the act here then. I hate every single one of you. There's literally not a single exception. You all suck and deserve the worst. I hope your girlfriends or boyfriends break up with you. I hope your parents kick you out. I hope you go broke and go into some major debt. I hope your cars get broken into. I sincerely hope you are taken advantage of by a being larger than yourself for their own pleasure. You are all worthless and don't even deserve the release of death. The only fate that is fitting for you is suffering for eternity in the inferno. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.